Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I know that I'm excited, as I'm sure many of the members of our congregation are excited about this weekend. After Shabbat on Saturday night, we have our annual Gayla or dinner dance, which has a dual purpose. One of the purposes is that it brings our congregation together to celebrate the life that we have built in this congregation and the meaning of our community. And the second is it gives us an opportunity to honor someone. And as most of you know, we're honoring Summer Fairman for the work that she has done in the Ron and Merrill Gallatin TLC program, which is a phenomenal program for so many reasons. Essentially, it's phenomenal because it helps a lot of people here in this community, within our synagogue, within the larger community, all around this country as it responds to natural disasters and to great need, and also internationally, but especially most recently, we see all of the work TLC has done in creating support for and making collections for the soldiers of the IDF and people who have lived in the southern regions in Israel. It's been amazing. And TLC is a statement about who we are as a congregation. That is, we're not just here for ourselves. We're not just here for our own spiritual enrichment, but we're also here to serve people outside of the boundaries of the synagogue, people who are in need. There's this beautiful concept the rabbis taught, which goes derech eretz kedma Torah, which means respect for people. The way we hold ourselves, the way we are in this world, comes before the Torah. So we know there are people who can observe all the ritual mitzvot, but they can be jerks. They can be disrespectful. They can be ganas, and yet they come to shul and daven. What we're talking about is creating a religious community where people's behaviors are reflective of what we would think God would want, or the image of God that exists in every single human being, and how important that is. Finally, I want to make a connection with this week's Parsha. This week's Parsha is Tetzaveh, and amongst other things, it talks about the clothing of the priests in the ancient temple. Seems kind of strange that our Torah would spend so much time on describing clothing of a priest, but the priest was dressed like royalty because his position was so important. We know that we live in a society that pays an awful lot of attention to the way people dress. We're all very concerned about the way we look, the clothing that we wear. And at the same time, we live in a culture where people don't have basic necessities. They don't have enough clothing. They don't have what to eat, etc. And that's been a response of TLC. So with our gratitude for who we are, what we have, and what we have, and what we do, we also look towards others. And that's the essential responsibility that Summer Fairman has taken upon herself, and she's done it with extraordinary skill and with love, compassion, and empathy. So I'm happy that we're honoring Summer. That's an expression not just of who Summer is, but who we are, that she's the choice to be our honoree this year. Shabbat Shalom. I look forward to seeing all of you soon.